and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are getting into, are you on the right path? Okay, are you on the right path? So we're gonna get all the way into it. Before we get started, you can hit me up on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Like this video, please, I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into it, okay? Pause the video if you need to, and you can pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the light blue diamond, group 2 with the green diamond, group 3 with the clear diamond, and group 4 with the pink diamond. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the light blue diamond. Let's get right into it, okay? Are you on the right path? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is opportunity. So what the universe can say about your situation and your current path that you're on is it is leading you to an opportunity. So we'll get into what else is going on here. Let's see if we can get some more information. Ooh, you guys have done the work. I can feel it. I get a lot of courage with this group. I'm also getting a little bit of anxiousness and an eerie feeling from you guys, but it's literally just because you know that what you've manifested or what you want is coming. We have the listen to your intuition card that was flipped over, and then we have the you're ready card that fell out of the deck. So tapping into these energies, the universe is saying an opportunity is coming, or you are in alignment with an opportunity, likely the opportunity that you manifested. Listen to your intuition. That's also a message for where to go and how you're gonna get there. As far as what you're manifesting, it's already yours. Make sure you look the part and make sure you go with your intuition. So like for an example, if you've been manifesting like your next romantic partner, make sure when you go out you look presentable. This doesn't mean you have to like, you know, be the best dressed every place you go. Don't go to, you know, your local diner looking like you need to be at like your local steakhouse. You know what I mean? Like, don't overdress and do too much to where you would intimidate people, but listen to your intuition. When you get an urge to do something, definitely follow your intuition these days and look the part. So just make sure you look presentable, look nice, because even though something is yours, specifically when you're manifesting love, this doesn't matter as much. Well, any situation when you're dealing with other people. So I'll say like if you've been manifesting like new money, that's gonna come to you regardless. It doesn't really matter how you look, unless that new money is coming to you through a promotion at your job. Then you don't want to start slacking at work, you know, looking a mess, because then people will kind of question like, do we really want to give this person the promotion? And the same with romantic interest. Like you're still dealing with people here. Best case scenario, you know, you go out, you look a mess, and someone, you know, they follow that intuitive feeling that they have and they go for it. But don't make it hard for folks out here. Look the part and listen to your intuition. But you're definitely in alignment with an opportunity, so we'll get more of that from the tarot, I think. We have be assertive and get more information. Ooh, some of you guys may be feeling anxious because you know that you're gonna have to seal the deal with this opportunity. Like when you are at a concert and, you know, say you're at a concert and you see someone, you know, really attractive and you're like really magnetically attracted to them, and you guys are playing like eye tag all night. This may be meaning like, listen, your opportunity is right in front of you. Don't miss out on it just because you don't want to be the first person to say something. Like, we really need to get over ourselves. This is 2021, okay? Let's not wait for things to be handed to us anymore. All of the collective ascensions we've gone through, all of the rights that we've fought for as a society, like, let's not wait for everything to be handed up to us anymore, because we're literally fighting for equal opportunity. So let's act accordingly. Oh wow, we have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. You guys may have made a vision board. You guys may be doing a lot of journaling, a lot of like writing and visualizing. Look at that Ace of Wands. It's depicted by a paintbrush. And then the Two of Cups, of course, is soulmate energy, romantic energy. Everyone knows that what the Two of Cups is giving. So for a lot of you, this is a new life. like your lifestyle is going to change. Your life is going to be looking different. For some of you, it may be the best of both worlds. The partner that you meet may also be extremely financially abundant and be able to support you. But with that Two of Cups there, a very harmonious relationship. Get more information. We'll have to see what that one is talking about as well. Okay. Ten of Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. Interesting, because the Four of Wands a lot of times indicates a marriage. So I feel this Ten of Swords in reverse is telling me that there is something you've swept under the rug. It may be how you felt about a certain person and what they may have done to you, or this could be like a little bit like a toxic trait you're still hanging on to, an expectation that you're still hanging on to from a past partner. Ten of Swords in reverse, there is something that has been swept under the rug that may get in your way as far as starting this new relationship. What it's supposed to look like, how it's supposed to be like. So that Get More Information card is likely talking about that last little bit of shadow work, or that last little bit of expunging that lower vibrational toxic trait that you still have, that you're still holding with you, that baggage. Or this could be someone you're hanging on to. You know, you're moving into the future, especially if you're energetically connected to your last person still. They're gonna feel that. As soon as you meet someone and you're giving all your attention to that person, they're going to feel that ripping apart of your energy from their energy. So make sure, you know, even if you're manifesting a new work opportunity, make sure you've already started to create distance. Yes, you have to do it between you and those gossiping ass coworkers that are gonna keep you from being seen as a reliable employee, because they're not gonna wanna promote you up and up and up, and if you're still hanging out with the people who just love the tea. You know what I mean? So make sure you have done, you know, everything. But I don't feel like that has to do with your timeline. I feel like this is coming in super soon. It's giving me like Eight of Wands energy, surprisingly. So I feel like this is coming through super soon. I don't feel like that's gonna hold you up, but I do feel like that could serve as a hindrance once you get your opportunity. Like, I feel like that could get in the way, that could mess something up. So just make sure you've done your due diligence. Now we have the Empress card and the Three of Swords, which is beautiful. It's beautiful because, you know, pain is not something to be ashamed of. And it's like, it's not necessarily that you're proud of, you know, what you've done in the past, but like what you've been through has genuinely made you stronger, and you genuinely carry what you've been through with you, not in a way where it's like it drags you down, but it's a part of you. Like, this is a part of my story. I'm not going to be ashamed of any part of my story, because without that, it brought me to where I am here today. So you're a very well-balanced person. Like, you know, there's this like fake idea that everyone's supposed to be 100% completely happy and, you know, healed, and we're always going to be healing. We are always going to be healing. And with you guys, you know, you kind of wear the pain you've been through as a badge of honor. You know that you've been through some, so you can, you know, go through some more stuff and you will be okay, and you know how to navigate out of it. Like the Three of Swords, it is something to be proud of. Ooh, we got the deserving card that came out. So the universe is like, you deserve this 1000%. And then we have confidence in your creations. So for those of you who are kind of doubting that you've manifested enough, that you've done enough, the universe is saying have confidence in your creations, trust in the power of God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. And then deserving, you, like all of God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. So you're absolutely on the right path. You're absolutely in alignment. Don't let that little bit of shadow work I was picking up on deter you and make you feel like you have all this work to do. It's not going to keep you from your opportunity. What's been done has been done. That's already coming in. The universe just wants you to be aware of that, so that, you know, you don't allow it to sabotage your new beginning. So yeah, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private tarot reading. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2 with the green diamond. Let's get right into it, okay? Are you on the right path? So the first card we have that was under your stone is communicate clearly. So immediately, group 2, this makes me feel like you haven't determined where you're going, and the universe is like, you've ascended, so now you got to tell me what to do. I always use this example. It's like when you first start working for a place, you start off as team member, and then you graduate to like assistant manager or team leader, and then assistant manager, and then manager. So it's like, yeah, you get more pay, but you have more power and more responsibility. So people aren't telling you every day what to do. If you're the manager of a business, you don't have someone calling you every day giving you instructions for the day. You may have a meeting like with your regional, if it's like a corporation, like once a month, once every 2 weeks, but you don't have someone calling you. You're in the manager position now, group 2. So make sure you're telling your guides, your angels, spirit, God, the divine, the universe, what you plan for your life, because at the end of the day, you have free will. So don't be afraid. I can't tell God what I'm gonna do and what it's gonna do for me. Yes, you can. You're co-creating. You don't need to be afraid. You're co-creating. You're like a demigod. If we have to personify it so it'll make sense, you have power. You're like a demigod. So yes, you can. It's not about giving orders. The universe isn't gonna take it that way. God is not gonna be offended. You are God, spirit, the divine, the universe's creation, and now you're in a position of creatorship. So don't be afraid to declare where it is you want your life to go, because communicate clearly almost makes me feel like one of two things. Either you have mixed emotions, like one day you say you want this, one day you say you want that, and you just need to, decide what it is that you want to do. Or you're kind of still like in your old mind frame where it's like, okay, I gotta wait for the next thing to come to me, and then I'll know, what else I may want from that. When really the universe is like, what you gonna do? Because if you're not gonna tell me what to do, then I'm gonna put you in position to do something for the collective, like put you in a soulmate relationship so somebody can learn something or some BS like that, So be clear about what you want, group 2, but let's see what else is going on. I do see that there are some things happening in your life simultaneously though. We have peaceful resolution and trust. This may be what's holding you up. This peaceful resolution that you're wanting. You may have a throat chakra block when it comes to this as well. I would listen to some throat chakra healing music as you sleep. I like the YouTube account Meditative Mind. That's just the easiest way to heal your chakras. Like, it's literally mindless. Just put it on while you sleep. But peaceful resolution, a lot of you guys are feeling like you'll never be able to make amends with someone, or you'll never be able to apologize or get an explanation or explain to someone why you did something or how you felt about something, and it's kind of holding you up. It's making it hard for you to create moving forward when you have this kind of weighing you down in the present moment. So there may be some shadow work that needs to be done so that you can start to move forward, because as far as you being on the right path for you guys, I don't see that you've chosen a path. And if you have, you may be going back and forth. You may not have, really, you may be saying it, but do you really believe? Do you really believe it? It can happen. Do you really believe you're worthy? We have take action and compromise. So this is like, solving something once and for all, instead of sitting here in this waiting period, waiting for someone to fix something or say something or apologize, whatever, to make something happen. The universe is definitely telling you guys to tap into your inner power, group 2. We have take action, so you may have to reach out to someone instead of waiting for them to talk to you. Walk up to them if you go to school with them. Like, don't worry about coming off unhinged. Don't worry about coming off crazy. Oh, that would irritate me. That would irritate me. But I'm a Cancer, so I can be very emotional. So do as I say, not as I do. Okay. So I don't want to, I don't want to go too far and be like, yeah, but you know, if you see this person in person, I would definitely recommend saying something, because you're not finna walk around me and I'm about to be here suffering, waiting for you to finally acknowledge me. No, we're gonna handle this right here and right now. And if you didn't want anyone else to know about it, then you should have handled it when you had the opportunity to, because you know you have my phone number and my Instagram, my Twitter, anything, you know, like I don't play those games. But anyways, if this is like an ex or something, or if this is like something you want to talk to your manager about, like, listen, is there going to be an opportunity for me to get promoted moving forward? Yes or no? It reminds me of that Black China clip when she was yelling at Rob Kardashian. Are you talking to her? Yes or no? But anyways, yeah, like it's just like, you know, putting it straight up on the table, because you're suffering, group 2. You're suffering waiting for direction and you're not getting it, and it's putting you in this space where there's time being wasted. Yeah, 8 of Swords in reverse. It's time to untangle yourself. It's time to take yourself out of you know, it feels like confinement, you know, just kind of feeling like, ooh, I hate that feeling that you guys feel like you can't speak. Like, that is so prevalent. I hate that you feel like you can't be honest about what you're thinking and feeling. There's so many things left unsaid though. 6 of Coins in reverse and the Moon. It's hard to create from where you are with all of this unsure energy around you. We have the 4 of Wands and the Devil. Not sure if something is possible, not sure if someone likes you. Listen, have the conversation with your manager, have the conversation with your crush, so that you can move on and create something else if this is not going to go anywhere. If you've been dealing with someone for a while, it's time to address it. Because right now what I see, group 2, I see that you're frozen in time, and it's someone's definitely taking advantage of the fact that they know that you're not going to say anything. You're just going to keep working, head down, doing the absolute most without more pay in the workplace. You know, you're just going to keep, you know, face down at, listen, okay, for somebody who isn't offering a relationship and they know that they don't have to offer one because you're not going to really press them about it, but it's time to apply that pressure, okay? Be his peace and his problem. So anyways, like I said, do as I say, not as I do. Let me see if, what else wants to come out? 2 of Swords. You know, and the Lovers. Ah! And the Tower. Ooh, you guys, look at this. 2 of Swords and the Lovers. Someone is refusing to see a potential connection. We now have the Lovers and the 4 of Wands here. 4 of Wands represents a marriage or soulmate energy. And the Lovers, we all know what the Lovers is. So a lot of you guys are really struggling in love. We have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. One other card flipped that I didn't see before. Yeah, and the Hangman is what it was. At the bottom of the deck though, we have Temperance. So this situation can come into balance. Peace and resolution is possible. You can come to a peaceful resolution. You just have to trust that and take action. The universe is really telling you, like, compromise. Everything is fitting together, you guys. Like, this is as clear as day. This is as clear as day. The universe is telling you, like, peace is possible here. But look at this. We got the King of Cups in reverse and the Tower. So shit's probably gonna have to hit the fan. Like, it's probably gonna get a little worse before it gets better. And, you know, don't fold just because someone has an adverse reaction to you right away. They're gonna come around after they have that time to expand and process. But King of Cups in reverse, honestly, I'm not gonna blame the masculine in this situation, whoever identifies as divine masculine, because your masculine energy is not in effect. We all have a masculine and feminine energy, so I can't just say, oh, this is a divine masculine that's playing in your face. Even though I feel like that may also be true, I'm also getting though that this is like your masculine energy is dormant to the point where you can't get what you want and need out of love, because the King of Cups is a good communicator. The King of Cups does what needs to be done to keep the relationship healthy. And if you're not doing those things because you're expecting someone else to, you know, do that for you and meet you in the middle, sometimes you have to communicate and you have to have boundaries and you have to hold your end of the bargain. You know, you still have divine masculine energy that you have to use. Especially when someone, you know, tests your limits like this. And we have the Hangman. So you'd be surprised, group 2. You'd be surprised at how they compromise. You're gonna be surprised at how they give in and they say, okay, you know what, you're right. But for some of you, that's not going to be the case, and that's just the true tea. You're going to come to peace with the situation and be able to create a new beginning and move forward, and not be you know, trapped in the illusion of what this relationship is, because this isn't a situation that's pleasing you. So either way, it's kind of a win-win. But like I said, it's a little dicey here. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. As of now, are you on the right path? There's definitely work that needs to be done, action that needs to be taken, and bottom of the deck, Temperance, you will come into balance after that's done. So hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private tarot reading. Like this video, I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 3 with the clear diamond. Let's get right into it, okay? Are you on the right path? So the first card we have that was under your stone is ask for help from others. This may be a collaborative project, a collaborative manifestation, a collaborative part of your life that you're in right now, and you're gonna need some help from your guides, your angels, your ancestors, spirit, God, the divine, the universe, friends, family, you know, whoever is required. We'll get more into it. And if you can't go through it, go around it. Ooh. There's a lot in store for you guys, group 2. Group 3, I can definitely see that. We have choose a new direction. And then we have yes and big happy changes. So that is confirmation that you will be on the right path, and I feel like you're still on the right path now. I feel like what is needed is just some extra hands. Like I'm hearing all hands on deck. Some extra hands are needed for something to go through, for something to, you know, move forward. It's like, it's kind of like if your car got stuck on the side of the road, like you'd have to call roadside assistance, or you'd have to have your friends get out and like push you if, you know, you're ghetto and you don't got roadside assistance. But yeah, you guys, tapping into this energy, it's like you can have exactly what it is that you want, but the way that you're going about it is not gonna get you exactly where you need to be soon enough. Because I don't feel like I'm getting a no from this at all. We also have forgiveness and don't stop. The universe is giving me don't stop loving, don't stop moving forward, you know, don't stop forgiving, don't start changing and being cold and callous with people just because that's how they've been with you in the past. The universe is definitely telling you to continue on your path, group 3, not to be a byproduct of someone else's, you know, crappy attitude. But don't stop moving forward. It's like you're in a position right now. I feel like you guys need to network. And then also there's this low vibration. I don't want to say hate, but there's like maybe some anger, resentment, some sort of low vibrational emotion that was at first used as fuel, but now that person needs to be forgiven for what they've done. Like for me, I actually started my YouTube channel in literally one of the darkest times in my life, and it was the only thing in my life that brought me any sort of happiness. And I was going through a really, really bad breakup, and after I broke up with my person and they kind of left me to fend for myself completely, it was a really shitty situation. But after that, you know, I was using that situation as fuel to, you know, I'm gonna record another video today, I'm still gonna be a happy person, I'm still gonna be a lover, and I'm a Cancer, so I'm sensitive. So it was hard for me to keep going, but I did, and I chose to forgive them, and I looked at their point of view, and I understood that they didn't have the capacity to love me the way I ever needed to be loved, so it was never really gonna work, and I had to really do some deep healing from that situation. But there became a point where I didn't need, you know, to use that anger and resentment as fuel anymore, and it was just irritating to think about, because then I started to get angry that they had the audacity to do something like that to me. You know, all the stages of grief. I had went through. And that's what I get with you guys. It's like, you know, at first you were feeling good about yourself, like, oh no, you had me messed up, like they let me go from that job, that place is gonna burn in flames, this person let me go from that relationship, whatever, you know, or it's a friend that, you know, told you you didn't deserve, you know, popularity on social media, you could never be an entertainer or a star, or, you know, whatever, whoever. There's also that's weighing you down at this point, and that needs to be let go, because it's no longer, you don't need that as fuel, you know. That's a low vibrational fuel source as well. You know, it got you through when you were feeling that pain, because at the time you were hurting and you were low vibrational. Even though you chose to still be a lover and a fighter, you were still experiencing some very low vibrations. But now you've worked yourself up, so you gotta let that go now, because that's keeping you, yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. It's like the cycle is ended, but some of that pain or some of that something from a situation of the past or a person of the past is still there. It's still lingering, and it's gotta go. You're meant for more, you're meant for great things. We got the 6 of Wands here. Your room is in place, or sorry, your name is being spoken in rooms that you aren't in, rooms that you aspire to be in. You have a lot of potential. We got the 10 of Coins. You guys are building a solid foundation. Some of you guys are going to be getting in a relationship soon, but you got to let go of that BS from the past, because exactly, it's kind of just like you guys are at a standstill with that Chariot in reverse. It's kind of just holding you up, you know. Once you let that go, you're gonna have another really big growth spurt, group 3. And also you gotta continue to be mutable with the choose a new direction. It's like an energy of new things coming into your life, right? Big happy changes that we had that came out. But you know, it's kind of like, okay, you were going that direction because you were, you know, just trying to get out of the situation that you were in at the time, but now it's time to go in an even bigger direction and open yourself up to even bigger opportunities. So networking and going to conferences of people, like for me, for an example, like if I were to go to a conference to network, I would go to, like, you know, a tarot conference or something where I can connect with other creators and things like that. So apply, you know, what you would need to do to what it is you're trying to accomplish. 7 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse. Time to make amends with the past. And I don't mean make amends as in join back forces together with people, but it's really time to just lay that to bed. 10 of Swords and the Devil here. The universe is trying to convince you that you also haven't made as much progress as you have. So it's time to get around some like-minded people who can also, you know, expose you to new things. 8 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Coins in reverse. The well is drying up. Like the way that you're currently making money, it's kind of getting a little stale. If you've been, you know, if you've started your own business or if you've been working at the same job, it's time to look for other opportunities, which I saw that on TikTok. Someone was talking about how you make like a crazy percentage more money switching your job like every couple of years than you do as you work at one consistent job, because they may give you a 5% raise, but if you're making $40,000 and you apply for a new job and you got all these new skills and you're new to that place, they're gonna start you off higher than what you're making now to get you on board. So you may be able to get like 55 on the cool and you're making 40 now, you know what I mean? That's 15,000 more a year just because you moved to a new job instead of getting like a 5% increase, you know? So that may be something you want to consider, but we have nurture yourself and keep going. So regardless, I see you guys in a really good position, group 3. I just feel like you need some adjustment, and I feel like you need to connect with more like-minded people to fully exit that last space that you've been in. Keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. That's so funny, because we were literally just talking about that your entire spread. Nurture yourself. Investing time in self-care now will yield more energy for you later. Absolutely. Take the time to congratulate yourself. Get yourself a nice meal. Treat yourself to something nice. I always like to treat myself to like some new house decor, because like I love to eat too. but house decor is like something that you get to see every day. That's beautiful. You know, it's much more long lasting than like one meal, but do whatever you want to do, you guys. I would say you are on the right path, yes, but moving forward, you're gonna need adjustment to grow further. So that's what I have for you guys. Hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private reading. Like this video, I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 4 with the pink stone. Let's get right into it, okay? Are you on the right path? So the first card we have that was under your stone is success. So listen, what I can tell you is the work that you've put in up until this point is leading you to success. So I think with this spread, I can just already feel we're gonna be talking more about what's gonna happen moving forward, because there is success that hasn't quite come to you yet that is a result of the seeds that you've already planted. So that's just like a immediate download right away. For you guys, group 4, we're talking about, we're talking about more for you guys, what you're gonna need to do moving forward, because the alignment that you've already been in the past is going to still come through for you. So don't get disappointed like, there's still work I have to do. With you guys, I can already feel that there's something coming for you. For someone, it's gonna be this week, I heard. And your guide is really excited about it. But we're gonna be talking about more about moving forward. I think we have trust and there's something better. So you're gonna see success for what it is that you've already done. Like I said, the seeds that you've already planted, and you're kind of gonna be like, what's next? Like, well, what else can I do? Really impressed by your own personal power. Like, I see you guys being like, wow, can't believe I manifested that. I mean, I can believe I manifested that, but that's like really, really cool and even kind of unexpected. So tapping into your energy, there's exciting things for you guys to look forward to. We have compromise and yes. So I feel like moving forward, it's gonna be more about working with other people, whereas this point, you may have had to cut off some people of the past so that you can get on this path. You may have been working alone, but now it's gonna be about collaborating and working with other people. A little bit of networking energy there too. Ooh. The universe is also blessing you with some opportunities. We have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. So the universe is definitely recognizing your commitment, recognizing the hard work that you've put in thus far, and the universe is, you know, blessing you even more with that. Like Ace of Swords, you guys have done so much on your own. So now Six of Cups, the universe is like giving you even further opportunities. Now this is interesting. You're gonna have to use discernment moving forward, group 4. Because there's a lot of people coming towards you, and it's kind of just like, what business do you want to do? Page of Cups in reverse, Knight of Wands. You're a lot more sure of yourself, so you're definitely going to have to tap into that sureness. I'm not feeling a threat, or I'm not feeling like there is a negative energy here. I just feel like you're gonna have to be smart about the business decisions that you can make and what you invest into. Like when I first started my YouTube channel, I had people hitting me up like, hey, do you want to invest in my business? And it's like, what are you talking about? You know, like people just like, do you want to go into business with me? And it's like, I don't actually, you know, it's no shade, but it's just like, you gotta be, you know, don't get excited like just because you have a lot more resources, like, yeah, I can invest in anybody's business. Ooh, another way to make money. Or this is my cuz, you know, that I knew since whatever, like, let link up and click up and do whatever with them. Like, no ma'am. Not everyone who is a business owner is someone you want to be connected with, okay? There are low vibrational people in every single space that you could possibly be in. So don't assume just because you're in a, you're rubbing elbows with, people who have a lot of money or a lot of resources that you want to go into business with just anybody. Still use your discernment. Some really high level business opportunities are coming towards you guys, group 4. And collaboration opportunities, but make sure, it's kind of how celebrities say, all attention is good attention. We know that that is not true, okay? So make sure you move accordingly. Yeah, we have the 4 of coins and the 10 of coins. So this is about protecting your resources and assets. I definitely feel like you guys are on the right path. The path that you've been on up until this point is leading you to all of this. So you guys are about to have an opportunity come through really soon. I feel like multiple opportunities, more money. I feel like a lot of resources coming towards you guys, and a lot of it's going to be coming through connections. So make sure you network. If you see a flyer, say you're a tarot reader, just as an example, because I'm a tarot reader. Say you're a tarot reader and you're at your, you're at your local grocery store, and there's a flyer up on the board, and it's like, I don't know, tarot convention or women's convention. Maybe you want to set up a booth if you're a tarot reader, or if you sell gems or whatever your thing is, like whatever you do. Maybe you want to rent a booth so that you can network with people and meet people. And then just use your discernment when you get there. Don't assume that the first person that you start talking to that makes you feel welcome, that makes the experience a little more comfortable for you, is someone that's supposed to be a part of your story. Appreciate that for what it was, and allow yourself to move how you need to move. That's going to be best for you. But yeah, networking is going to be big for you guys, group 4, moving forward. So I feel like you're moving from a space of working more solitary. Also more guides, I'm hearing. More guides are going to be cycling. And also something to know, if you start to feel sad for no reason, I have experienced in the past where certain cycles close and you don't need certain guides anymore because they were guides that were experts in love or career, money, whatever you were experiencing at the time. So if you start to feel sad, like something like really alone, it could literally be because spiritually, you have some guides that are cycling out and new ones that are there and present that haven't presented themselves yet, that you don't know, that you don't recognize. Maybe they communicate in different ways, etc. Next thing you know, you stop seeing angel numbers and totem animals and you're like, what the hell is going on? And it's because that's how your old guide communicated to you, but maybe this new guide communicates a different way. So just be patient and just really, really nurture yourself in understanding of what you're going through spiritually. I feel like a lot of channeled messages coming through. But yeah, you guys, we have the 9 of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. So coming back to a creative point, the 9 plus the Ace of Wands would be the 10. That does represent cycle completion. So I do feel like you're completing a cycle and you're graduating, and through this graduation, it's like the world is your oyster. There's a lot more opportunity for you guys moving forward, but you've done a lot of work, so good work. Ace of Wands, now you're back to creating. So whatever you want for your life moving forward, start to create that. Don't focus so much on what you had been creating in the past, because the universe is saying there's something better. That abundance is already coming in. Trust that process. Don't feel like you still need to work and do the most for that stuff to come in. That's already going to come in. Start to create new things and trust. We had the trust card that came out for you. Trust is going to be so important for you guys. We got the 3 of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords. So I see a lot of things that you guys have learned. 3 of Swords in reverse, you've learned from like maybe some shady business deals or shady relationships that you've had. So there's a graduation happening for you guys. And a Knight of Swords is an energy of moving forward. So any other messages for group 4? A lot more strength. Wait, didn't we have the Knight of Wands too? Yeah. We have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords for you guys. So you guys are very passionate and fired up. Like, it's really, really nice energy. Like, people who like old money and old business, they're gonna be very inspired by you and your attitude. They love this. We have authenticity, success, and pay attention to your dreams. So your next move or business idea or next hint may literally be in your dreams. It says you're receiving divine guidance while you sleep. Even if you don't remember your dreams, the answer are in your subconscious I can't even talk now. The answers are in your subconscious mind where they appear in order to help you. So just trust that you have the answers that you need, and you will know intuitively when to move, how to go, what you need to do. And then we have authenticity. Trust that your real self, whom God created divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for the situation. So be authentic. You know, don't come into these new spaces like you got something to prove, ready to be somebody's handmaid. No ma'am. The reason that you're in the building, the reason that you're in that space is because you're worthy. So make sure you are the authority there. You know what you know. Don't water yourself down. They don't need you to do that. You know, real people who are really truly powerful and secure in that are like fired up by how much you know. They're like, oh, this is someone that I could really come into business with, because they're not just trying to see what I can tell them to do. I already got people to tell me what to do, because I'm where I want to be. I'm secure, I'm safe, I'm abundant. You know, so if you want to work together, show me what you got. Don't come in here trying to see like what I may need, because I already got what I need. You know what I mean? Keep your confidence up. And then we have success. Congratulations, you did it. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And that is so beautiful, because guess what? You're reading the beginning and the ending are both success from two different decks. Love it, love it, love it. That was your spread, you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and I love you. Be careful what you wish for. I will see you in the next one. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.